Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shadow. Hope you're doing great. You know what they say, better late than never. And for that today we're gonna talk a little bit about that ugly cute doll, Labubu, which I'm assuming you're all familiar with it or at least heard the name somewhere. And even if you have no idea about what this Labubu is, in today's episode we will introduce it. Let's see what is it exactly and why it went viral. And with no further ado, let's go. Craze Lung was born in 1972 in Hong Kong to immigrant parents from mainland China. Growing up in a working-class neighborhood, Lung developed his love for drawing at an early age as a means of both expressing his feelings and escaping a sometimes difficult family environment. Struggling with dyslexia, Lung found refuge in pictures rather than words, learning to communicate emotions and stories visually. Despite challenges with traditional schooling, Lung's prodigious drawing skills grew, influenced by classic animation, folklore, and a fascination with things hidden in the corner, the obscure, the odd, and the misunderstood. This artistic inclination would later manifest in his signature monster motifs, described by Lung as gentle, not scary creatures reflecting the vulnerability and resilience of childhood. After relocating to Belgium in 2003, following the SARS epidemic in Hong Kong, Craze Lung began building a career that fused illustration, toy design, and narrative art. He collaborated with European publishers like De Eenhoorn, earning acclaim for his picture book Mama is Wag, which won him the Illustration Award in 2003, making him the first Chinese artist to receive it. Between 2003 and 2010, Lung refined his storytelling style, drawing from Nordic folklore, Chinese spirits, and his own childhood solitude. This blend of melancholy, mischief, and whimsy laid the foundation for his signature universe, The Monsters. Craze Lung's The Monsters originated as a series of whimsical, melancholic illustrations centered on fantastical creatures. Early iterations, published in picture books like Monsters' Little Adventure, reflected universal human emotions, loneliness, hope, and curiosity. These monsters, both childlike and slightly unsettling, soon gained a cult following in East Asian art circles for their ability to evoke empathy and nostalgia. Labubu's first conceptual appearances were as a corner monster lurking on the fringes of Lung's drawings, a metaphor for outsiders and misunderstood children. Over time, the character evolved visually, gaining distinct features, exaggerated ears, huge eyes, raggedy teeth, and a perpetually mischievous grin. In 2015, Labubu made its debut as part of the Monsters blind box minifigure collection with Pop Mart, immediately standing out and rapidly overshadowing its siblings to become the centerpiece of the series. Labubu's narrative transformed alongside its popularity, from mysterious observer to trickster hero, embodying a sense of rebellion, mischief, and resilience that resonated with both children and adults. Lung intentionally imbued Labubu with ambiguous morality, a naughty but not evil creature, cementing its cross-generational appeal. Labubu's unique visual style exemplifies the ugly cute trend in modern design. Rather than adhering to conventional standards of cuteness, Labubu's appearance is characterized by oversized head and eyes relative to its body, conveying vulnerability and childlike innocence. Jagged, toothy grin and messy or asymmetrical features, adding an element of playful mischief. Long, animalistic ears that suggest otherworldly origins. Deliberate imperfection, such ruffled fur, and lopsided eyes. Researchers and design critics suggest that Labubu's ugly cute charm works by flipping the expectations of viewers, eliciting both amusement and protective instincts. The combination of unconventional features creates a tension, at once unsettling and endearing, that makes Labubu memorable and triggers emotional attachment. This aesthetic invites empathy for the outsider while simultaneously enabling self-recognition for those who feel different or imperfect. For Lung, Labubu's look intentionally avoids generic cuteness in favor of authenticity and emotional storytelling. By making Labubu slightly grotesque yet ultimately charming, Lung aims to capture the complexity of childhood emotions, joy, sadness, playfulness, and defiance. The result is a collectible that is as much an emotional symbol as a toy, an ambassador for the inner child in everyone. Pop Mart, founded in 2010, revolutionized the Asian, and now global, collectible toy market with its blind box distribution model. Each box contains one random figure from a themed series. Buyers do not know which character they will receive until opening, Most sets include common figurines, but a few boxes contain rare secret or chase editions, with ultra-low odds of discovery. This strategy creates powerful psychological effects, including anticipation, gambling-like excitement, and social interaction through trading, all of which drive repeat purchases and viral unboxing content. Labubu, with its instantly recognizable features and frequent rare editions, became perfectly suited to the format, generating explosive demand and fostering obsession among diverse collector demographics. Pop Mart's aggressive international expansion strategy included high-profile retail stores, global online launches, and partnerships with lifestyle brands. These tactics pushed Labubu beyond Asia, catalyzing its popularity in Europe, North America, and Australia, often leveraging local collaborations and influencer campaigns. The thrill of unboxing, amplified by short-form video platforms, further drives the cycle. Viral TikTok and Instagram unboxings turn rare Labubu discoveries into spectacles, motivating others to participate and share their own experiences. This organic, bottom-up marketing approach dramatically increases both visibility and demand, especially among younger demographics. Labubu's frequent series releases and limited edition secrets also create rituals, midnight launches, lineups at Pop Mart retail events, and coordinated online buys. For many, the hunt becomes as important as the object, forming a uniquely intense form of consumer engagement that goes far beyond transactional buying. A pivotal force in Labubu's global stardom has been support from celebrities and social media influencers, posting photos and stories featuring their Labubu collections, stoking worldwide curiosity and hype. These endorsements have repeatedly caused sellouts and secondary market frenzies within hours. Labubu's explosive rise wasn't just about clever design or blind box marketing, it was powered by a passionate, grassroots fan culture that turned collecting into a shared ritual. From online hubs like Labubu Central, subreddits, WeChat and Discord where fans trade figures, share release calendars, post authentication tips, and showcase custom-painted variants, to real-world pop-up shops, meet and greets with Cazing Lung, and trade fairs where collectors swap doubles, compete in design contests, and bond over their favorite mischievous monster. This vibrant ecosystem transformed Labubu from a vinyl toy into a symbol of community, creativity, and emotional connection across continents. As Labubu's popularity exploded, so did the rise of counterfeits, often dubbed Lafufas, flooding online marketplaces and secondhand channels with lookalikes that mimic the mischievous grin but miss the mark on quality, safety, and authenticity. For collectors navigating this landscape, spotting a fake requires a trained eye and attention to detail. Genuine Labubu boxes feature a smooth matte finish, muted color palette, and a holographic Pop Mart sticker with a scannable QR code linking directly to the brand's verification page. The figure itself should have exactly 9 teeth, each spaced with visible gaps and sprouting from a signature blue gum line, while fakes often miscount or distort this detail. Authentic Labubus boast crisp paintwork, glossy embedded eyes, and soft airbrushed blush, whereas Lafufas tend to look rushed, with flat eyes and uneven coloring. Anyway, you can tell the difference just by looking at the pictures. Labubu seems like someone worked hard to make it look good, polished and well finished, while the others lacks that. Beyond aesthetics, safety is a serious concern. Many Lafufas lack proper markings and pose risks due to substandard construction, especially for younger collectors. In short, knowing what to look for is about protecting your wallet. Alright, we saw so much bright side of the story, it's time to look to the dark side of it, the creepy fun part. Let's go. Perhaps the most notorious of all conspiracy theories surrounding Labubu is the Pazuzu hypothesis. Beginning as a niche rumor in private online groups, the claim alleges that Labubu is not merely a corner monster but a modern incarnation, or vessel, for Pazuzu, the ancient Mesopotamian demon of wind, familiar to many from The Exorcist, fueling speculation that collecting these toys brings demons into one's home. Beyond specific demon theories, an undercurrent of stories depict Labubu as a classically cursed doll. Several posts across hobbyist forums and paranormal blogs detail reports of owners who experienced strings of bad luck following acquisition of a Labubu figure. These include unexplained electronic failures, sudden illness in the household, recurring nightmares, and even relationship breakdowns allegedly coinciding with the toy's arrival. In one well-publicized TikTok clip, A collector claims that every clock in her home stopped within days of opening a limited edition Labubu box, accompanied by temperature drops and feelings of being watched. Another extension of the cursed Labubu narrative is the rise of burning rituals, particularly in Asian markets and select diaspora communities. Viral videos from Iran, China, and Southeast Asia document parents, sometimes at the urging of concerned children, burning Labubu figures purportedly to rid households of misfortune or banish evil spirits. On Chinese and Southeast Asian forums, stories abound of collectors who, after acquiring a Labubu, begin experiencing cold spots in the corners of rooms, unexplained feelings of unease, and the recurring sense that the doll returns to its corner even after being moved to the center of a shelf. Parents recount children refusing to sleep in rooms containing Labubu figures, claiming the toys watch them from the darkness. Other stories tell of pets skirting around corners where Labubu is displayed, barking or hissing at seemingly empty spaces. Labubu's eerie reputation has sparked a wide range of community reactions, from skeptical debunking to full-on celebration of its creepiness. Rationalists on platforms like Reddit and YouTube argue that stories of cursed Labubus echo old haunted doll legends and are fueled by meme culture, clickbait, and psychological phenomena like pareidolia. They explain supposed supernatural events, like dolls moving or staring, as effects of humidity, gravity, or anxious perception, especially during times of stress or isolation. Meanwhile, other fans embrace Labubu's dark side as part of its charm. They create horror-themed variants, fan art, cosplay, and even mock exorcism kits, turning the uncanny into a playful ritual. For Gen Z and millennials, Labubu's creepy cute vibe resonates with horror aesthetics and internet folklore, offering a cathartic way to explore fears and identity. Clinical psychologists speculate that Labubu's status as an ambiguous figure invites emotional projection. When life is stable, Labubu reads as mischievous or playful. During stress or emotional instability, its features can appear menacing or even haunted. Compounding the ambiguity is the surge of online group suggestion. As dozens or hundreds of people comment on and share their discomfort, the unease becomes self-reinforcing, evolving from private doubt into public panic. And that was all in this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and get little creeped out about it. Let me know if you're gonna ever try and buy one. Or are you okay out of the herd? Please take care of yourselves. See you next time.